Hey everyone, welcome back to Duck Techie. In this video, we'll be covering something in Java that allows you to interact with the user, and this is the scanner. Now, we'll just get right into the code. So, we'll make a file, we'll call it input.java. And then we'll do our regular public static void main args. So, what the scanner does is that it allows you to read in user input. So, it can make your programs a little bit more interactive. Now, the first thing we're going to want to do is import the scanner class. And to do that, we go up above where our class is declared, and we put import, and then space java.util.scanner with a capital. So we've now imported the scanner class, which allows our program to know to bring in the scanner. And now to actually make the scanner, we say scanner, and we call it a variable name. I'll say scanner equals new scanner. And then inside of the parentheses, we put system.in. Now, let me go over a little bit more what this means, because it can look a little confusing. So first, we're saying scanner. Now, this is just the name of the class, which you can see is the same up here. So we're saying scanner, so we're telling it to look in the scanner class. And then we're giving it a name, we're calling it scanner. And then the equals is just assigning that to scanner. You know what that means. Now new is telling Java that we're making a new object of the scanner class. So this scanner variable that we made is an object now, and it's an object of the scanner class. And then we're saying scanner again, which is once again the name of the class, and inside of the parentheses we're telling it where we want to read in from. And in this case we're reading in input, system.in, which is input, So anyways, now let's get into, we'll make a little program. We'll ask we'll ask, what is your name? We'll make this print just so it's on the same line. And now it's gonna say, what is your name, obviously, but that's all it's gonna do. It's not gonna do anything else. Now to get their name, we're going to write scanner dot next line. Alright, so we have that. So what this is saying is we're calling back the scanner. This is the object that we made and we called it scanner, and we're telling it to look at the next line. And now that'll be down here in the terminal, and it'll be what is on the next line. So everything on the next line will be returned back from the scanner. So in order to actually access what is returned back, we have to store this in a variable. We'll call it string name equals scanner.nextLine. And now, we'll just run it again to show. Now it's saying, what is your name? And once we go in here, we can type our name, say duck. Now it doesn't do anything, but it stored it. It actually asked for a name. It stopped the program in order for the user to input something. And now to use that name, we just do what we normally do. We'll say system.out.println hello space plus name. And now if we run it again and we type in duck, it says hello duck. Now that is pretty cool. But there are some things that you need to know with the scanner class. So I'm gonna just go ahead and comment this out. Now, there are more features of the scanner class besides scanner.nextLine. For instance, there is scanner.nextInt, and this will read the next integer. And there's also scanner.nextDouble. This will read the next double. And there's another big one called scanner.next. Nothing after. And this will read only the first string with that. So if we were to put ask for a name, it would only be looking at like the first name up until the next white space. So those are the big ones, and the thing you have to be wary about when using these is that if you ask, let's say for, here, we'll do this out. So we'll say, sys out, what is your favorite number? So we're just gonna ask for the favorite number, and with this, as you can expect, we will be using scanner.nextInt. So we'll store that in int favorite number equals scanner.nextInt. Now it'll store the next integer in favorite number. But what if somebody doesn't actually put in an integer? Well, we'll see what happens. So we'll print out, we'll just print out favorite number. So let's run it. Oh, sorry, I need to comment this out. My mistake. Anyways, let's rerun that. Okay. So what is your favorite number? We'll just run it like normal and say 3. So just print it out 3. Now, what if we were to actually write something like duck? Well, now, as you can see, there's an error, specifically an input mismatch exception. And what this means is what the scanner was looking for is an integer. However, what the user provided was a string. And Java doesn't like this. It'll be like, what the heck is going on? So that's something you need to be careful of. You need to be explicit with what the user might actually do. And this can be solved with a try-catch block, but that's a little bit too advanced for where we are right now, so I'm not going to go into that. But for now, all you need to make sure is that when you're asking for an input, you make sure that the type is of the same that you are scanning in from. And I believe that is everything you need to know about scanners. So if you enjoyed this video and thought it was helpful, please give it a like, leave a comment with any questions you have, and I will see you in the next one.